The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. Ball. And Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Hits it from three-point range.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Jokic against Ayton. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Jokic.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Booker. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now, here's Jokic. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Saric passes to Booker. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Pass to Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The pass to Jokic. For the 3. Sinks the triple. Jokic has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here is Paul. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The shot by Saric, no good.
Bashes the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when he misses them.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. He's got 7.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Bridges a screen on Murray. Paul with the three. That shot off. And Denver the other way now. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Ayton a screen on Murray. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Brown the pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope kicks to Brown. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Over Saric. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Booker. The step back jumper is good.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic inside. He's covered by 8. And that one's good. Jokic.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Paul finds 8. Now Booker. Paul outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And he makes the first. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Island's checked in.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Murray outside. Fades and shoots. Jokic, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Ayton a screen on Murray. Here's Booker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Murray against Booker. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now here's Saric. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. From 18 feet away, another one falls for Phoenix.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. A three-pointer, no good. Suns leading by 3. Paul outside. He kicks to Ayton.
I see him.
Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For 3, Bridges buries the long-range jumper.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Passes it to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Highland tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
For 3, Booker. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And again, Denver no good. Ball outside. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Highland. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now here's Saric, 6-point lead. Jacks up a three. That's good from Booker on the assist by Saric. Booker's got 20 points.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Substitution here for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Aaron Gordon. Porter's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Murray. And the Suns here with a different look. Jay Crowder's checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Saric. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And it's Powell in for Paul. The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Hardaway. And the jumper from down low is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
No good from Booker.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Porter. Shoots over Crowder. Porter, no luck.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for the years to come.
Now Green, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Here's Hardaway. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Booker. Softly drops in the floater. Booker's got 22 points. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Powell. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Powell, the pass to Johnson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the pass to Highland. Here's Naji. Defended by Crowder. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
On the clock, near the three-point line, it's Booker. Off target. That was a little heat check. And so it's Phoenix, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns. The Nuggets trail by 7. Porter is out there with Brown. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Highland in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Porter. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Powell pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Johnson outside. Ayton kicks to Powell. And the Suns get it back. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Porter in the corner. Pass to Najee. Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Lee outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Caldwell-Pope against Lee. Porter in the corner. Pass to Highland. They set the pick. Over Lee. Highland misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Passes it to Pop. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Bridges, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Paul in for Powell. Free throw drops for Ayton. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Suns making a switch here. Charge is checked in. Here's Murray. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And the dunk by Brown.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Phoenix. And Bruce Brown can play multiple positions, and that flexibility is so valuable today.
It allows you to switch on defense. Brown played everything from the one to being a stretch four. That's helped Bruce. A second-round pick stick in this league.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter. The pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Now here's Murray. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Paul looking around. The tray. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Paul, a screen on Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Lee's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Jokic. He's got 13.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Paul outside. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Down by 15. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Brown down low. Johnson's there. Now Saric still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 26 points for Devin Booker.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. Denver with a new 14. Jokic with his screen on Booker. Scooped up. Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. They shoot again. Gordon with no one around. Outside Hardaway. Brown sets a screen for Hardaway. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Phoenix leading by 18. Sharch dishes to Booker. Bridges with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Saric. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Booker against Murray. Johnson, a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
Both teams will make substitutions. .115 left in the first half. Highland passes to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Powell will bring it up for Phoenix. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
The Nuggets shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Hardaway passes to Jokic. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Here's Highland. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
15 seconds left in the first half. And here is Powell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Ayton And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is where Aiden does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Denver Nuggets.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA power rankings.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, a bit of a downward trend for them. Still a lot of games to play, but I don't see too much cause for concern.
Yeah, but they got to flip the switch if they want a chance at home court in the postseason.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Getting underway in the second half, here's the five for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Paul can't get it to go.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Now, here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now, here's Jokic, following the shot by Chris Paul. Paul with the steal. Over Gordon. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Paul's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Gordon outside. Denver gets it back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic just got 17 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pass to Booker. And Booker throws it down!
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ayton against Jokic. To the paint. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Booker. He has 30.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. And the Suns making a change here as well. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dario Saric. Both free throws good from Booker. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 5 points so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Al Paul, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. The jump hook, and Ayton with the nice bucket inside. He's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Murray finds Brown. On the wing, Gordon. Brown feeling out a bit. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Brown. And there it is for him. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Denver calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Bridges, and Norman Powell subbed in for Paul. Here's Hardaway. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Porter outside, bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 6 points.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Pass to Booker. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season, should be less than them.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Lee. He has 5. Now here's Powell. Passes to Johnson. That one wide left.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Now the pass to Highland. Kicks to Green. Powell against Hardaway. There's Porter with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Johnson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets trail by 18. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Najee. Craig defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. No good there. Good work defensively by Johnson. Phoenix leading by 18. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Porter. He's got 12. Here's Najee. Pass to Highland. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lee outside. Up top, Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Highland. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Now Lee, 5 points in the game. Johnson outside. Passes it to Powell. Off target with his 3. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. It's an 18-point game. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Hardaway, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. High, arcing shot, Count it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Jokic has checked in for Najee. And then for Phoenix, Saric has checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Lee. And he can't hit the second. Phoenix leading by 19. Powell with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Phoenix, Norman Powell. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And so Powell nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Highland. The shot from the low post is good. Highland's got his second bucket tonight.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Saric with the screen for Paul. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Phoenix Suns taking a 19-point lead into the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Highland in the backcourt with Murray to his side. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
He knocked down 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caldwell Pope against Bridges. Booker outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix. The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Free throw good, Booker.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. Tries from 16. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good on the triple.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Paul passes to Booker. over Caldwell Pope, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
To the inside, Jokic with the steal. Pass to Murray. Here's Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got 9 points now in just the second half. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
That one goes. Count it.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Timeout call, the Suns.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. And here is Paul. Over Murray. Rejected by Murray. Bob pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball against Caldwell Pope. Paul kicks to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 17.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Jokic defending. Ayton inside. He's against Jokic. And that one's good, Ayton.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Ayton against Jokic. Pass to Brown. Clock at 4. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Bridges. Here's Brown. That shot, no good. Good D by Booker. Suns lead by 17. Pass to Paul. Now Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
The pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Johnson outside. Pass to Paul. Over Murray. And it's Paul scoring on a gorgeous play.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Brown. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic. A shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker dishes to Paul. And the layup is good. 15 points for Chris Paul.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Good defense by Jokic. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And that one's good, Ayton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray the pass to Jokic. It's Brown on the wing. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr.
Paul against Murray. Passes it to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Over Ayton. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. 28 points for Jokic.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Bridges outside. There's the pass to Ayton. Over Jokic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Murray against Booker. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray against Paul. This is to Ayton. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his width, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Murray against Bridges. Tries it from 19, and the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, the ability to hit mid-range shots makes Gordon that much more dangerous. Talk about versatility.
Phoenix calls timeout. They lead by 19. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Sharich checked in for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. The 15-footer, and he hits the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 21.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first two, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Jay Crowder's checked in for Sharich. Torrey Craig comes in for Bridges. And Lee's subbed in for Paul. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Here's Najee. Hardaway. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's Lee. Outside Crowder. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Booker's shot is good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Highland. He's looking for Porter and finds him.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Pass to Booker. Right side Crowder. Now Lee. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.